This is a review by Hearing Direct of the Amplicomms HC200. This is a great idea, we really love this. This is a handheld vacuum to help clean and maintain hearing aids. It really does have a fantastic impact on the potential for the hearing aid to break down, having to be sent back for a repair or return, and possibly even being without your hearing aid. And for a relatively small amount of money, it will give you the control that a lot of audiologists and a lot of laboratories have with regards to cleaning and maintaining a hearing aid, beyond simply the use of a small brush. Okay, so how does it work? Okay, the pretty basic functionality. It'll pop the button here and slide this cover off. And classically, batteries are not included. However, it does take AA batteries. Once those are inserted, you can simply replace this, click it shut. And then the on-off button is actually located on the top here. You simply press and this will light up, and clearly you'll hear it functioning. And then the vacuum part itself is clearly down at this end, and you can get into a lot of the small nooks and crannies. It's very flexible to help clean out any wax and debris, both in the bottom and indeed in the top of the hearing aid, inside, etc., even into the small little microphone port here. So it really does give you sort of cleaning power that you wouldn't necessarily have experienced before. In addition, the nozzle or the end point can be exchanged, so that's a very fine one there, whereas this one would enable you to change to a slightly wider one, which is good for getting into different spaces, and particularly inside the battery tray. So it's got exchangeable nozzle, and in addition to that, once you have been using the vacuum for a while, in here is where anything that it hoovers out or vacuums up collects, and that simply just twists off, and then you can empty that out and clean it out. And here you just have a small filter between here and the actual main electric motor that's sucking and pulling out the content, and that has a little sponge filter that can be cleaned and maintained. You can wash this in some warm soapy water as long as you let it dry before you put it back in, and it also comes complete with an additional spare or replacement should you need it. So a very, very simple concept, but certainly well worth considering, because, as I said, it will really help reduce the number of issues that might be incurred with hearing aid performance, purely just down to wax or debris making its way into the hearing aid. So you can certainly save on bills and time returning any hearing aid for repair or refurbishment by simply using this great device. So that's the Amplicomms HC200. If you do want some further details, or you'd like to talk about this or any of our other products, then you can talk to our customer services team anytime during the working week, 9 AM to 5 PM on 0800 032 1301. Alternatively, outside those hours, you're welcome to email us and we'll respond as soon as we can, and that would be to customerservices@hearingdirect.com.